So tell me about, if there was one thing that you've noticed that's improved a lot over the course of the time you've been with PTB, what would that be?
I think the biggest thing for us, the one thing that's really helped or improved is, and it's not a metric, but it's peace of mind. I know it might not be a metric kind of answer, but ever since joining your company, we've been able to really understand how the building process works, and they've been very transparent and helpful with all these things. And compared to the company we were with before, we're much more knowledgeable what's happening and much more understanding of how the process works. And that you can't put a number on that peace of mind thing.
How long have you been with Physical Therapy Billing?
About 2 years now.
You said peace of mind, and you can't put a number, but what's the main factor? You said you're a little bit more knowledgeable. What's the main factor that you think has contributed to that being more knowledgeable?
I think the customer service has been exceptional. The ability to talk to your team has been outstanding. Them meeting with us consistently and breaking down all the numbers for us from day one has been very, very powerful. So those are the things that, that saying knowledge is power kind of thing, the more we understand these things, the more we've been able to improve on it. I think there are definitely things that have improved metric-wise. Our AR has improved. I believe before we were between 15 to 20% with our own company. That one metric has improved. I'd have to check our last numbers, but it's below 10%. So those are some of the things that have improved metric-wise, along with the overall understanding of how this process works, and having a team really have your back and help you understand the process and just walk you step by step, and being very patient with us has been huge.
When I'm talking to practice owners and letting them know about physical therapy billing, is the number one pain point we hear is lack of communications. How often are you on call with the team?
It's been anywhere from once a week to once every 2 weeks. Sometimes we don't have a call scheduled. They've been super flexible and been able to communicate us either through email or just hop on a call the next day. So, as far as being there for us, it's been super consistent.
What was one of the biggest fears that you had prior to in transitioning?
I'm making sure that the transition was smooth, right? And, we expressed that concern with PT Billing, and they assured us that the transition would be smooth, and it was. Obviously, it wasn't perfect, but they were with us every step of the way. I think a lot of people that are afraid to transition from an old company, that's always a fear because they're so comfortable with that company. We were in the same boat. We've had this local company for about 7 years. It's hard to let go of something you're used to, but when we were assured that the transition would be smooth, and like I said, there's enough pain points there to really that your company addressed, we were more than comfortable with the transition, and they made it super smooth from day one.
Tell me about the growth of your company since you started with us.
We opened up our second location early this year. PT Billing has been a huge part of that in terms of giving us the confidence. And to that point, they've been super flexible with that transition. They've been very helpful as far as making sure that the billing for the second location has been very, very smooth. We haven't had any hiccups with that second location.
Carlo, I like to tell my kids, growth always happens when you're uncomfortable. And as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, sometimes you have to step out into those uncomfortable situations. And I appreciate you having the confidence. And I really look forward to growing with you and seeing what you can accomplish in the future. Appreciate your time.